So you're thinking about moving to Newton, Massachusetts? Well, in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through 3 different houses at 3 different price points so you can see what might fit in your budget. Stick around to the end. I'm going to show you one more bonus property so you can kind of look at what might be available as an investment option for not just moving in, but also for possibly later on down the road. If this is your first time to the channel, go ahead and click subscribe, tap the bell for notifications so you can find out all there is to know about the greater Boston area and the surrounding suburbs like Newton, Massachusetts. My name is Andy with Living in Greater Boston. We get calls and emails from people just like you every single day looking to make a move to the greater Boston area, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to make a move in 9 days or 90 days, feel free to shoot us a text, send us an email, or give us a call, and we can help you make a smooth transition to the greater Boston area. So as I mentioned, I'm here in Newton. Newton is actually, it's a city just outside of Boston. If you're not from the area, you obviously may not know that, but it's a pretty densely populated city in some of the areas. We've got about 18 square miles and almost 90,000 people that live here in the city of Newton. Newton's it's kind of funky like the some of the other areas around Boston where it has like city centers within each part of the city. So Newton's actually 13 different villages within the city of Newton. Probably in a later video, I'm going to go through each one of those, but this one today is going to be more of a high level 30,000 foot view over the entire city of Newton. Newton has awesome schools. According to niche.com, number 6 rated schools in the state of Massachusetts, A+ rated schools. There's actually 2 high schools in the city, Newton South and Newton North, as well as, a number of grade schools and kindergarten schools, as well as middle schools. Right now, I am actually at Cold Spring Park. This is in the Woburn area of Newton. My kids have actually played soccer and lacrosse here. But this is pretty nice. It's, it's got some walking trails and we've got all the fields. You can see the walking trails behind us, little exercise station there. Great thing about Newton is it's got so much to offer between shopping and restaurants and parks. Chestnut Hill Reservoir, which will probably take you to in another video, is right on the border of Boston, right where BC is, Boston College. So, it's just a lot to offer in the city of Newton. You've got the commuter rail green line, which is light rail system, as well as buses get you in and out of the city. The other nice thing about Newton, great schools. So if you're looking to get a great education for your kids, the price points are sort of all up and down the scale. You can get condos from anywhere as of today from $350,000, $400,000. And then you can get the mansions up to $7, $8, $9, $10 million. We're not going to hit either one of those price points today, but we are going to hit on sort of a few different moderate price points. So we're going to get after it right now. Okay, so here we are at our first house being offered at $750,000. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single family house. It's built in 1832, which is pretty typical of a lot of the homes that you're going to find here in Newton. We're at like 1,500 square feet, which is actually 1,543, I think is the exact, which brings us to about $485 a square foot. This is the Newton Upper Falls area of Newton. Definitely in this particular area, there's some commercial, or we call it business locations just down the street. We're actually really close to Route 9, which is just behind there. Route 9 will take you all the way into Boston, and it will take you west to Worcester and past Worcester. Nice thing about this location is location. It's so close to pretty much everything. You can get on Route 9, you can get down to a shopping area called The Place. You also have Wegmans down there. You've got a movie theater down there. You've got lots of different options around there. So this house in particular is, as far as what I can tell, is not updated. I actually see a permit on the front door, so it's most likely in the process process of being renovated while they're getting it on the market. Not a huge yard, which is sort of typical of this price point in Newton. Area's nice. We've got a church across the street. Newton's it's such a safe community too. This area in and of itself is probably not super friendly to like lots of bike riding and stuff like that on the streets or on the sidewalks. But what I'm going to do is we're going to take a little drive around and see what this neighborhood has to offer. Okay, so here we are at our second house. This is in the Newton Highlands area of Newton. So here we've got a 4-bedroom, 3-bath Victorian built in 1890. We're at 3848 square feet, offered at 1.5 million. So this is our middle price bracket that we're gonna hit here today. So that brings us to like $413 a square foot. This area, you'll see, you've got some obviously pretty awesome, majestic homes, lots of Victorians, old colonials, some craftsmen in the area. Definitely an older neighborhood where it looks like a lot of the homeowners work to keep the character and are looking to update rather than tear down and rebuild. There was one around the corner where there was a new construction, but the majority of the homes around here, if you take a look at the foundation, even though the outsides will look, pristine, brand new, you can take a look at the foundations like you have over on this one here, and also on this one here over in the corner where they've gone a little bit more modern with the look, but you can tell from the foundation that it's actually still a relatively old house. So this home here, as I said, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, does need some updating, which, at 1.59, 1.5 here in Newton is pretty standard. Figuring on from an updated level, this house is probably going to be somewhere more in the $2 million range. So opportunity here to, get some equity, build some equity into the home. These homes are sort of timeless, especially in this area of Newton / Greater Boston area. But really beautiful neighborhood, tree-lined streets. Just saw a woman walking her kid and her golden retriever puppy. So let's take a drive around and see what Newton Highlands has to offer. All right, so we're at our final house here. This is this house is being offered at 2.75 million, 5,200 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 6.5 baths. So we're at $538 per square foot. Brand new house, built last year. We've got a lot of the nice new amenities from a new house. You've got low maintenance fiber cement siding, obviously all new high energy efficient windows. Pretty typical of neighborhoods like this in any of the surrounding suburbs around Boston that were built in like the 40s, 50s, 60s, which is essentially when this neighborhood was built. You've got a lot of houses that are going to be torn down and then we're going to be putting up new houses. So this house is obviously brand new. The house to the other side of it is relatively new. and the house the other side of it there is relatively new. And then we've got one across the street that's relatively new. Everything else is pretty much, you know, stuff from like the 50s, 60s. And then as you continue driving down the street, which I'll show you after this, you're going to see that a lot of the houses there as well are same era. And then a lot of the houses around them, you know, you're going to see little pockets here and there. So a lot of value in neighborhoods like this, because you get in, it's not too built up, or it hasn't been completely remodeled, but you know, you're going to be the nicest house on the block in somewhere like this. So let's take a drive around. All right, so here we are. We've got one more bonus house for you. This house behind me is a 5-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2-family, offered at $990,000. So it's 2644 square feet, brings us to about $374 a square foot. This house was built in 1920. From pictures online and from looking at from the outside, definitely needs a little bit of TLC. This is the Auburndale section of Newton. This area is closer to Boston. Nice thing about this area is we have easy access to the Mass Pike as well as 95/128. So super easy access getting into the city. One of the reasons I wanted to bring you to this house here is because, again, we talked about the Newton Public Schools, great school system. One of the nice things about this is if you're interested in getting into Newton, building some equity in a home, you could look at doing what we call house hacking. So rents around this area for something like this, 2 or 3 bedroom, are somewhere in the $3,000 to $4,000 range. So you move into one unit, fix it up, move out, move into the other unit, and rent out the other one, and then eventually down the line you have this as an investment property in a, you know, awesome city in the greater Boston area. This neighborhood, Auburndale, this section of Newton is a mix. So you're going to get a lot of townhomes. There's actually a townhome right across the street. You've got obviously multifamilies, you've got single families, so it kind of mixes everything up. We've also got some apartment complexes, but really super easy access to everything. We're really close to, as I said, really close to Boston and the Waltham line. So let's drive around and take a look. Remember, if you like what you see here, go ahead and click subscribe, tap the bell for notifications, and whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, feel free to reach out to us, either text, phone, or email. We can help you make that smooth move to the Boston area.